Okay, great. I'm gonna see if I can do this whole thing on my phone today because we need this to be easier. So don't focus on how messy everything is. This Buddha's delight. So first day of Lunar New Year, usually it is traditional to be celebrating it with something vegetarian because it's good for it's like bad omen to be killing things on the first day of New Year and not any other day. So this one is a really famous dish, and I thought that I would just show you how to easily replicate it at home, even if you didn't have all of the ingredients, all right? So I'm gonna do this over. We have a couple of ingredients here that, just include like tofu puffs and various vegetables. I think the ones that people might have a hard time with are, well, usually like shiitake mushrooms dried. If you can't find it, you can use fresh. If you can't find that, just use any old normal mushroom. And then there are these mushrooms. They're called wood ear mushrooms. They sell them dried, but you just rehydrate them with a bit of water. This has some nice crunch to it. Like when you bite it, it's crunchy. See if you can find it. If you can't find it, online or whatever, just use something else that's slightly crunchy. Use another type of mushroom. I don't know. And that's fine. And then the other thing is like these yuba skins. So this is made from soy. It's like when you make, soy milk, there are these sheets that form on top, sort of like when you heat milk and there's like a sheet of milk that develops on top, this film. This is essentially that film. It sounds weird, but it is quite good. It has a nice kind of rubbery, leathery type texture. When you soak it in water, it expands out into a sheet. Sometimes you buy the really long ones and you cut it up. If you can't find this, I don't know, find something that resembles leather sheets. I don't know, just don't use it. Don't use it. And then these tofu puffs, I actually just took some tofu blocks and then I stuck them in the oven so that they get a little bit more crunchy. So it's a little bit healthier that way. And then really just any other vegetables that you like. I put in some carrots in there just for color, some baby corn for crunch, but it's whatever you want to do. This is the magical ingredient. So this is, you guys are like, this is a horrible recipe because I can't find any of it. This is a fermented red bean curd. It came in a sweet container like this. What do you think those are? That's right, they're panda bears. Because of the bamboo, but they didn't look like it before. It just came in a lovely jar, so I was like, okay, let me get it. Fermented red bean curd. You probably can't find it. I don't even know if everybody likes it, but the flavor of this is, it's a little bit like red wine. It's sweet. It's kind of like sweet. The bean curd is just tofu, so it becomes really creamy because what we're gonna do is we're gonna smash it and then we're gonna turn it into the base sauce for this. So red winey, creamy, sweet, a little bit salty. I would say that it tastes very much like an oyster sauce, or maybe even like a vegetarian oyster sauce. So if you didn't have this, what you could do, just find some silken tofu, because then you can smash it up, you can get it nice and creamy. Silken tofu, maybe a splash of red wine, and then some like vegan oyster sauce or oyster sauce if you use it. And I think that that's good enough. Just have it, just make a little bowl of it. Really, it's just like a stir fry sauce, a bunch of vegetables and tofu, and just whip them together. So we're gonna keep it as whole food, plant-based as possible and oil-free so that you can have a happy and healthy new year. All right, let's go. We have a decision to make today. Should I use the gas burner, which I'll need to find a gas can thing for, or should we use the induction cooker? I always think that this thing is gonna blow up, and then I have to open the windows in case of the gas, so. All right, first thing that I'm going to do is just very lazily, a lot of people do this in a couple of steps. Like they will blanch the carrots first, and then they'll blanch the mushrooms, and then they'll blanch the whatever. Like, just don't worry about it. It's fine. It'll be fine. So I'm just gonna take everything and just soak them in some water first, but I don't know if you need to do the mushrooms again, but we can very quickly do the mushrooms. Yeah, we'll leave this, just the noodles and the tofu for the end, because the tofu doesn't need cooking. And then just strain these out. So yep, boom, boom, boom. That's good. Dump out this water. Easy peasy, ready to go again. So this is the sauce bit. It pretty much is just mashed up red bean curd. And then sometimes people will put like, I've seen like ginger, garlic, scallions. I'm gonna put in a little bit of ginger and then check it along the way. And then usually people will put in like a vegetarian oyster sauce. I have a recipe for that. I don't know if I put it up. What I'd probably just do is to put in a little bit of soy sauce and then a little bit of date sugar or like whatever sweetener that you have. Every time it gets a little dry, we're going to add in a little bit of water. Just going to fry this up just a little bit. Oh, it smells really nice. Okay, so now what you want to do is to just, I'll probably turn it off first. You just want to give this a try. That tastes really good. But what you might want to do is adjust it with either like a little bit more soy sauce, salt, sugar, whatever that you use. I think originally I was gonna put some, what do you call it? Mange tout? What is that? Like snap peas into this because I knew that it needed a bit more green, but I don't have it yet. So by the time I style it, I am going to probably run to the grocery store right now and I'll do that for you. But this, yeah, this is ready to go. Okay, so this is sans mange tout. And this is avec mange tout.